fans cried over this heartbreaking news. Ladies and gentlemen, today, we bring you a story that no one saw coming. A story that has left millions of fans stunned, heartbroken, and even in tears. After decades of laughter, energy, and grace on our television screens, Kelly&Ripa, America's morning queen, has announced that she is stepping away from the bright lights of TV. And the reason? It's not what you might think. She's not chasing fame. She's not seeking another career milestone. No, she's walking away for love. For her husband, Mark Consuelos. But friends, don't leave just yet, because the journey to this decision is filled with twists, sacrifices, and the kind of emotional truth that makes us pause and reflect on our own lives. By the end of this video, you will see Kelly in a whole new light, and perhaps you might even see yourself. The moment the news broke, fans couldn't believe it. Kelly, the woman who seemed as much a part of the morning routine as coffee or sunshine, saying goodbye? For decades, Live with Kelly wasn't just a show, it was family. Her laughter was contagious, her wit sharp, and her presence comforting. She was America's friend at the breakfast table. So when she announced she was quitting, people thought it was a prank. But no, it was real. Kelly said, "I've given everything to this career. Now it's time to give everything to the person who has given me everything, Mark." The studio went silent, and across the country, fans gasped. To understand Kelly's decision, we need to look at her love story. Kelly&Ripa and Mark Consuelos met on the set of All My Children. Sparks flew instantly, and what started as an on-screen romance turned into one of the most enduring love stories in Hollywood. They weren't just co-stars, they became soulmates. They built a life, raised 3 children, and weathered the storms of fame together. Mark stood by Kelly through every career milestone, and Kelly supported Mark through his own acting pursuits. But here's the twist. While the world saw Kelly as a superstar, at home, she was just Kelly, wife, mother, partner. And now she's making the choice to live more of that private life, away from cameras, closer to the man she fell in love with nearly 30 decades ago. What many people forget is that being in television is not just about the glamour. It's about early mornings, long hours, constant scrutiny, and the pressure to be on all the time. For years, Kelly balanced all that while still being a present wife and mother. She once admitted that she often missed family breakfasts and sometimes felt torn between being Kelly&Ripa, the TV host, and Kelly, the mom and wife. That tug-of-war grew heavier as her children got older and her marriage matured. So when Mark's career started calling him in new directions, Kelly had a choice. Keep riding the wave of her own success, or step back and walk alongside the love of her life. Picture this. Kelly sitting in that iconic studio chair, looking out at her loyal audience. Her eyes glistened, not just with sadness, but with gratitude. She spoke slowly, her voice breaking at times, saying, "You've been my family, but my real family needs me now more than ever, and I need them." Fans in the studio cried. Some clutched tissues, others held hands. It wasn't just the end of an era, it was the closing of a chapter in their own lives. For many, Kelly was there during their morning routines, their hardest days, their loneliest mornings. Letting her go felt personal. But isn't there something deeply inspiring about this? At a time when so many chase fame, Kelly chose family. At a time when careers often overshadow love, Kelly chose her marriage. It makes us reflect. How often do we prioritize work, money, or recognition over the people that matter most? Kelly's decision is a reminder that at the end of the day, love outlasts spotlight. When the cameras turn off, who do we want sitting beside us? For Kelly, that answer was crystal clear. Mark Consuelos. The internet exploded. Fans wrote messages like, "Kelly, you've been the sunshine in my mornings. I'll miss you dearly." Others shared their own stories of leaving jobs, retiring, or stepping back from obligations to spend more time with loved ones. Yes, there was heartbreak, but there was also hope. Hope that Kelly's choice might inspire others to pause and think about what really matters. After all, time is the one thing none of us can buy back. So what's next for Kelly and Mark? Sources close to them say they plan to spend more time together, traveling, enjoying quiet mornings, and supporting their kids. Kelly even hinted that she might write, produce, or explore projects that give her more flexibility. But she made one thing clear. This time is for Mark, for us. It's not a goodbye forever, it's a new beginning. And friends, maybe that's the real takeaway here. Kelly Ripa, who had everything, fame, fortune, success, still found the greatest treasure not in Hollywood, but at home, in the arms of the man who stood beside her through it all. Her story is more than just celebrity news. It's a mirror. A reminder that no matter who we are, at the end of the day, what makes life worth living is love, family, and the courage to put them first. So here's the question we leave you with tonight. If Kelly Ripa can walk away from decades of success for love, what would you walk away from if it meant holding on to what matters most? Think about that. And maybe, just maybe, Kelly's goodbye is not just her farewell, but an invitation for all of us to live with more heart, more love, and more purpose. Stay tuned, because in our next video, we'll explore what Kelly and Mark's new chapter could look like and the surprising moves they might be planning. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. If you've been moved by this story, please subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell so you don't miss future updates on Mark Consuelos and other important stories. And in the comments below, share your messages of love and encouragement for Mark and Kelly.